Many people don't think twice about the way they park. Just pull up, shift into park, and walk away. That's it, right? Well, not really. If you're parking the wrong way, you could be slowly destroying your transmission. And the worst part is that people don't realize this. Let me explain. In an automatic car, there's a small gear in the transmission called the parking gear. When you shift into park, the shifter slides into that gear on the output shaft, locking it in place and preventing the wheels from moving. The problem is that the parking gear wasn't made to hold your entire car weight on an incline or even a small hill. It's just meant to keep the wheels stationary, not to stop it from rolling or handle the car's weight. Ever heard that clunk when shifting to park? That's the sound your drivetrain makes when it's being loaded or unloaded, and that is not good. If you drive a manual, you might think you're safe, right? Many people tend to put their cars on gear on an incline as a secondary parking brake, which isn't wrong, but if you are only putting it in gear and not pulling the parking brake, you might just throw your transmission away at that point. Doing that puts huge stress on the components, and in both cases, you are slowly wearing your transmission down. Yeah, it might not have short-term effects, but at higher miles you'd wish you parked correctly, the repairs are not cheap either. When that gear starts getting damaged, you're going to notice that your car struggles to stay in park. Strange noises while shifting, and even the car refusing to stay in place when you put it in park. In worst cases, that means you need a full replacement of the transmission, which can cost up to $5,000 depending on your car. And this isn't only for older cars, newer models also aren't safe from this if you aren't following the right parking steps. So how can we even park a car correctly? It's simple, let me show you. If you're driving a manual, make sure you pull the parking brake firmly before stepping off the brakes. After that, turn your car off and put it in gear if it's still rolling down. In most cases, if you have a good parking brake, it won't even roll. Now, in an automatic, it's a little more complicated. Step on the brakes and pull the parking brake, then shift to neutral. That concentrates your car's weight on the parking brake instead of the small parking gear on the transmission, and after that you can shift into park. This only takes about 5 seconds to do, but it puts the car weight where it should be, and you'll notice that it feels way smoother. Shifting out of park the next time you drive, doing it correctly will make your transmission last way longer, and you'll look like you actually know what you're doing when parking. Trust me. Most of the cases of worn-down transmissions that I see were because the car was being parked incorrectly. It may seem hard to do, but the more times you do it, you'll realize that it's actually pretty easy. If you found the video helpful, make sure to share it with someone that has no idea on how to park their car. See you on the next one.